This is Magdalena. Welcome to my class at my home, a ballet workout. In each class, we're going to start the first part with warm-up. The warm-up will take place sometimes on the floor and sometimes on the bar. With the warm-up, we're going to use some ballet technicalities that will help us when doing the ballet routine. The second part will be our ballet routine workout, and at the end of the class, we're going to do some stretches to elongate the muscles that worked during the class. Let's enjoy it together. In this part, we are going to warm up the feet, the hip, and the upper back as well. So you're going to start legs forward, sitting on the floor. You can sit on the mat or on the floor. Whatever makes you comfortable with, you can sit on. And now extend your legs forward, your hands by your sides. Try to put your whole palms on the floor and stretch your back. Take the top of the head, lifting the top of the head up, and at the same time your tailbone is seated down on the floor to make a very long and nice back. Now feet together, flex your feet, and now we're going to point the feet. We're going to point gradually. We're going to do a half point first, then point the big toes. Now come back, we're going to reverse the same thing, big toe and flex. Half point and point. Half, come back. Half and point. Together, keep moving. And now make sure that you are closing your inner thighs together. You are closing your shins together to be centered. Point, flex, together. Flex, point, flex, together. 4 more times. Point, flex. Your back still long, stretched up. Tack, 3, 4. One last time. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the second exercise, we're going to work on the turnout. When we turn out our legs in our ballet class, we turn out from the top of the legs, not only from the feet. So the whole leg will be turned out straight, no pressure on the knees, no pressure on the feet. All what we need to work from the thigh muscles, and the joint of the hip. Hands on the floor again, long back, center yourself, inner thighs, shins together, heels together, so the whole line will be together, and we're going to turn out. Turn out from the top and close. With the flex, from the top and close. You're going to notice now when you turn out from the top of the leg, you feel like you are lifted up. And you're going to feel this when you stand on the bar. From the top and close. From the top, use your outer muscles and close. From the top and close. From the top and close. Stay up. From the top, stay up and close as if you are not closing your legs. You're still up. Out. In. Out. In. Last 2 times. Out. In. Out. In. And now this time you're going to go out and stay out. From here, with the turn out, now we are making sure that the whole leg turned out. We're going to point with the little toe. Your little toe is drawing a line on the floor, and point and close. Flex. Turn out, point, close. Flex. 8 times. Point, close. Flex. Still together. Point. Stretch your knees as far as you can. Flex. Point, close. 4, 3, last 2 times, 2, you're still in the same line, and one last time, point and close. Now we're going to turn out again, we're going to open and close. So in this exercise, we will not use only the inner muscles, we're going to use the outer muscles to kick the legs out, then close from the inner thighs and the hip. We open, use your outer muscles, and close, use your inner muscles. Out, in. Take your arms out, in. 3. To make sure your legs turned out, slide with the little toes down on the floor. And still your back straight. The common mistake in this exercise that when we open the legs and turn out, we do this with the back. So I want to make sure my back straight. And close. Out. 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 Last 2 times. Out. We keep the arms out to keep the balance. And now, we're gonna bend the knees with the little toes, so we make sure the legs turned out. We're gonna keep the legs turned out. Keep the turnout from the top of the legs. Your little toes are touching the floor, or try to touch the floor as far as you can. Then we're gonna bend the knees to butterfly. Of course, you know butterfly from the kids. They always do butterfly in their ballet class. We're gonna slide with the little toes towards your hips. Then we're gonna extend out. Every time you slide, you push the knees down and out. And extend, and make sure your back still long and straight, and extend and bend and extend and 4, extend and 3, extend. Last 2 times, extend and 1, extend. Now we're gonna add the arms and do the same thing. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Now your hands above your head. We're going to talk more about the arms later on the bar, but now just take your arms up, hands above your head. 3, 2 more times. Keep the turnout and keep the back straight. Just 2 things. Now we're going to combine both together. The out, in, and the butterfly. Out, in, and bend, extend. 3. Now you're going to start to feel the burn in your hips and inner thighs. 4, extend. 3, yes. Keep your back, keep your lower back in the same line. And last 1, and now extend, drop your head on your legs. Inhale, exhale, up. And now we're going to do the last exercise on the mat, then we're going to continue on the bar. In our last exercise on the mat, we're going to warm up the upper back and stretch the abs. From here, on your knees together, your inner thighs together, inhale. Exhale, we're going to put the hands on the floor and slide the hands forward as far as you can. This is the point, to stretch out as far as you can, and you're still sitting down on your heels. So we do something opposing the other thing. We stretch forward and we sit back at the same time. From here, we're gonna inhale, exhale, shift your whole weight on your hands, drop your hips down, your shoulders away from the neck, your heels together, your inner thighs together, but you are not touching the floor with your hips. You just drop the hip. Inhale, stretch back. Again, hands forward as far as you can and sitting back as far as you can. Exhale, shift your weight, drop, shoulders away from the neck, elongate your neck and look up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Reach back, reach just as far as you can. Make sure your heels are still together. And try to reach up with the chest. Your chest is facing the ceiling. Inhale. Last 4. Reach. 3. And your neck in the same line with the spine. It's not too much back. It will hurt your neck. Here. Last 2 times. And now last time. Inhale. Exhale. Now we stretch the abs. Curl your toes under. Keep your feet together. And lift up to plank. Hold. Shoulders away from the neck. Elongate your neck in the same line with the spine. Make sure you elongate your back without dropping your hip down to not put any pressure on the lower back. Squeeze your core, elongate forward, your neck in the same line with the spine, your heels together, your inner thighs together. Last 4 counts. 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and stretch back. And now we're gonna start working on the bar, our second part. Now welcome to my favorite part. We are going to work on the bar. So in this routine, you can use the bar, you can use a chair, whatever you have just to hold your hands on. Now, your hands as wide as your shoulders always, and your elbows are not straight too much or bent too much. It's exactly soft and in between, so you are not gripping the bar or you are not very close to the bar, so you don't have a space to work. So this is the first thing. For a body alignment, we have a line starting from the top of the head, is going all the way down in the center as we were talking about on the floor, and you would draw the line through the hips and going down between your inner thighs, between your shins towards your heels, okay? Make sure you keep the line all the time. Your rib cage closed in with the upper back, shoulder blades together, and your abs with the lower back. So you are always centered in our class. Now we're gonna start from the second position. We have feet positions and arm positions. We are going to talk about it during the classes. So the second position, your heels as wide as your hips, okay? And we're gonna turn out as we did on the floor in our warm-up. We're gonna turn out from the top of the leg. So make sure always when you use the thighs, you turn out from the top of the legs. Your feet as wide as your hips, your whole feet are touching the floor, your 10 toes are touching the floor. Lift yourself up, and now we're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna do plie. Plie means bending. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. When you bend the knees, keep the back straight and push the knees out. And inhale down, exhale, extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stretch your knees as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, bend. 2, 3, 4. Push your knees out. 6, 7, 8. No pressure on the knees. You should feel it in your thighs and your outer muscles. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to do it in 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend. Stay centered. 3, 4. 1. 10 toes on the floor. 4, 5. Core in. 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Good job. 3, 4. And bend. 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do it in 2 counts. Keep the turnout. Down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up. Yes. 3, 4. Yes. Last 4. Keep the turnout. Keep the long line. Stay centered. 2 more times. Oh, now I can feel the burn in my thighs. Here we're going to hold it down. Make sure you still turn it out and push the knees out more and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And one more breath. Push your knees out. Stay more out. Keep the knees out. Push more. Yes. 3, 4. From here, we're gonna keep the knees out, turned out, and bent. And now we're going to take the heels up. Your heels are facing each other. They are not here. We keep the turnout and take the heels up and down. Up and down. 3. Yes. Make sure your weight on your 10 toes. 4. And yes. 2. Hold. Now we're going to keep the heels up and extend the knees. 4, 3, 2, and down. Bend. Heels. Extend and lower. And bend. And heels. Extend and lower. And bend. Yes. 4 more times. 4. Heels. Your heels are still facing each other. And 3. On your 10 toes. Yes. And 2, bend. 1 last time. Hold it up. From here, by the way, this is called the elevate. Elevate is coming from lifting up. From here, inhale. Exhale, heels down, up. Inhale, heels down, up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, drop. Inhale, your knees straight. It's not here. If you bend your knees, you are working at different muscles. So keep it out, stretched. 3 and 2. One last time. Hold it up. Hold. Now, take your arms out to keep your balance because we work on the balance as well. 4, 3, 2, and bend and rest. Catch your breath. Yes. One more breath. Okay, now we're going to work on the upper body. We're going to open the arms out like we did in the balance. Take both hands together, palms together above your head. And from here, we're going to inhale up. Exhale, bend to the side and hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach out, keep the hips square. Exhale, come back. We're going to do this on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, stay up, then bend. Keep the chest facing front, your shoulders facing front. We bend from the side. And from here, inhale. Exhale, reach further before we come up. Now we're going to do it one more time. Shake your legs. And back to second position. Arms out. Palms together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Reach further, then exhale. We keep the hands together so you stay centered. Inhale. Reach. Inhale. Exhale. Reach further away from your body and come back. This is called Pordebra. This is a side Pordebra. Usually, the real exercise that we are going to do now, we do with one hand. But I used 2 hands, so you know what's the technicalities of Pordebra. And now we're going to do it with one hand. Hands as wide as your shoulders. Open one hand out. Take your hand above your head. Then reach up and go to the side. Then reach away from the body and come back with the hand as well. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach away from the body to elongate your side, to elongate your arm, your shoulder away from the neck, and come back. Again, Pordebra. Reach, elongate. And make sure your hips are seated down. As you lift up and reach out, you sit down with the hips. Come back. We do it with the pulses. Inhale. Exhale, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach. Inhale. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach before you come back. And this is the last time. And pulse. 1. Reach. Every time you pulse, you reach. You reach. You reach. Pull out. And 7. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Last 2 times. 6. And reach. And this is Pordebra. Now we are going to do Tonji. We're going to close the feet. Now, from the second position, we're going to do the first position. The first position, we're going to keep the turnout and we're going to close the heels together. So the heels together, your calf muscles together, your inner thighs together, and we push the hip out, turn out. Your hands as wide as your hips. This is called Tonju. Tonju means stretching. We're going to start to stretch the leg out of the other leg. From here, still centered, we're going to slide one foot on the floor and point, as we did at the warm-up, point on the floor with the big toe. And from here, inhale. Exhale, come back, keep the turnout. Slide your whole foot on the floor and come back with your toes. We go forward with the heel and we come back with the toes. 2 more times. 2. And last time, after the last time, for tendu, we're going to do plie or bending the knees as we did in the second position, but we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, push out. 7. Slide to the side. Slide. Keep the turnout. Your heel is looking at the other heel. So you make sure they are turned out. Come back with the whole foot to the side. Stretch out. You remember, we always stretch the knee unless we bend the knees in plie. Otherwise, we stretch the knees. Last time, we're in a pulse. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold feet on the floor. Push the knees out. 7 and back. Back. We're going to slide with the toes first. Okay, from here. Slide with the toes to keep the leg turned out. Otherwise, we'll be like this. If it's like this, we'll be turned in. So to keep the turnout, slide from the toes, keep the heel facing front, and come back with the heel. Slide. Come back. Use your glutes. You should feel it in your glutes. Last time. Come back and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turnout. 7. Last time to the side again. Side. Elongate. Come back. Stretch your leg outside as far as you can. And out. And stretch. And stretch. Bend. And 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All on the left side. Left leg, same thing as the right leg. We're going to keep the turnout and slide from the heel and reach as far as you can. Imagine that you have longer leg and come back with the toes. Reach with the heel. Come back with the toes. Again. Yes. One more time. Elongate your leg and pulse it down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Side. Reach outside your body and come back. Like someone is pulling your leg out. Elongate your leg. Yes, one last time. And pulse. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 more times. Hold. Keep the turnout. Use your outer muscles. I can feel it. And back. We slide from the toes and come back from the heel. And from the toes. From the heel. 2 more times. One last time. And 1. And if you have a mirror at home, you can see it in the mirror. And 6. One last time. And come back. And side. And come back. Feel the long leg. Long leg. Now we're going to bend without pulses. Hold it here. Shoulders back and down. Take your heels up and down. Up and down. On your 10 toes, your heels still facing each other. Last 4 and 3 and 2. And from the last time, stretch to elevate. 4, 3, the balance. Keep the balance. Your palms facing down. On your 10 toes, inhale. Exhale. Hands on the bar. Down to first position. Then close the feet together. Shake your legs. Now we're going to move forward. Here, I'm going to use one hand only. I will move the bar a little bit back. Okay. We're going to do Pordebra. You remember what we did before? We did side Pordebra. Now we're going to do forward and back Pordebra. So from the first position, we just did first position, facing the bar, heels together. We're going to turn out from the top of the legs. We're going to take the arm out here. Then inhale, exhale, take your hand above your head. Same line. And the other hand on the bar. You remember, we are not close to the bar or away from the bar. Soft your elbow and relax your hand on the bar. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to keep the back flat, hand still above your head, and reach forward. reach. As far as you can with the hips directly above your heels. And you can move the hand on the bar a little bit forward to reach more. Flat back. From here, we're going to go all the way down to touch the floor. Everyone is different. You don't have to touch the floor, but as far as you can. Then inhale, flat. Exhale, come back. From here, inhale, reach. Exhale, we're going to take only the arm, head, and shoulders back. Here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. Inhale. Exhale. You can reach the floor or you can reach as far as you can. Come back. Inhale. Exhale. Come back. 2 more times. Reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Elongate your back as far as you can go with the long back. Exhale. Inhale. Reach. 2. Come back. Make sure your neck in the same line with the spine. It's not here, will be heavy. And you're going to hurt your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. 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 Reach, reach away. Can move your hand as far as you move the upper body. And try to go closer to your legs. And come back. We do the same thing left because we are using the arms. So we want to use both arms. From here, inhale, arm out. Then up, look forward, inhale, exhale, flat. Move your hand if you want. Hips square, above your heels, and reach down. Inhale, come back to flat back, and up. Inhale, reach first. Before you go back, you need to elongate first. And back. And up. Again, 3 more times. Reach, 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 reach. Challenge your back. Challenge your lower back. It's not here. It's here. Inhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Come back. Inhale. Reach. Every time, try to reach further. Reach further. Elongate more. And come back. Back Pordebra. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Flat. Core. In. Reach. Flat. Elongate. All the way up. And come back and relax to the last exercise. Come back behind the bar. After Pordebra, we're going to do something called jeté. So from tendu, we're going to work on the jeté. Tendu was coming from the first position. Your hands still as wide as your shoulders. Stay lifted up. From here, we're going to slide, point, tendu, then take your leg off the floor. This is jeté. As simple as that. You are coming from the first position, you slide to tendu, then you take the leg up. But you need to stretch your leg out before take it up. And come back. And up. And come back. Strong leg. Up. And come back. And up. And come back. And up. And come back. And long. And come back. And long. Yes. Last time, to the side. Same leg. Keep the turnout. You remember? The heels are facing each other. So 3, 4. If you turn out more your leg, you're going to feel the outer muscles. 4, 3, 2, and we do it back. Slide from the toes. Feel the glutes now. 3, 4, 5. Elongate yourself. Stay centered. To the side. Make sure you are standing on the standing leg and lift it up. 4. No pressure on the working leg. It has to be light. And 1. And now you do left leg. Left leg, we're going to do the same thing. Gradually from tendu, we're going to take it up and come back. From here, keep the turnout. Stay centered before you start and lift yourself up. And rib cage, upper back, core, lower back, and hip turned out. Up. 2. We go forward with the heel and we come back with the toes to keep the leg turned out. Your inner thigh, your heel are facing the side. 2, to the side. Now, heels are facing each other. 2. Elongate. Elongate. Last 4. Elongate. 3. We are still on the standing leg. No pressure on the working leg. It's light and strong. Long and lifted. 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7. Now last time to the side. And reach, and reach, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're gonna stretch. We're gonna do our last part in this class. Very short stretching part, but you can follow this class with the stretching class. It's longer than this one for the whole body. This time we're gonna stretch. Just focus on the muscles that we worked in the class already. We're going to use one hand on the bar. We're going to stretch the quads first. Bend your knees together, your inner thighs together. It's not here, it's back to feel the stretching. When you take your knee back, you're going to feel it more in your quads than in your hip. 3, 4. Keep breathing and relax. 3, and enjoy the stretching and breathing. 2, last 4 counts. 4, with the breathing. 3, and 2, last time. Okay, we're gonna stretch the calf muscles. We worked a lot on the calf muscles. You should feel it now. Okay, now your toes and your front heel are aligned. Your back heel back, facing back, and push your hip forward so you can feel the stretching of the calf muscles. And keep your arms here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay here and cross your chest with your arm and hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. Other side. Okay, bend your knee first. Knees together, inner thighs together, and to challenge yourself more, take it a bit back, but it's not forward. It's not working here. It's working when you take it back, and your back heel is touching your glutes. 4, 5, and 6, 7. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. No pressure on the shoulders. Feel the breathing in the chest. 4. Last breath. Exhale. Okay. Turn out your front leg. Turn in your back leg. Your toes are facing the heel, same line, and your heel, same line with the back toes. From here, push your hips forward, stretch your calf muscles, and take your arm out. Hold. 2, 3. Once you push your hip forward, you're going to feel the calf muscles. 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to stay in the same position and cross your arm. 4, 5. Keep breathing. Stay here. Does 4 counts. 4, 3, 2. Good job. Feet together, palms together above your head. Stretch your back, your upper back. Now inhale up, hands as wide as your shoulders. Exhale, reach forward like Pordebra. But now we're gonna bend the knees, stretch your lower back, and roll yourself up. Very slowly roll yourself up. And your head will be the last thing to come up. Inhale up. Exhale. And thank you so much for joining my class.